If you're worrying about money, you're living in a future that doesn't actually exist. You're worrying about something you're creating in your mind. And this possibility, this worst case scenario that is consuming you, is preventing you from living in the present, is preventing you from fully accepting what is happening in your life. And it's keeping you stuck. And the more you stress about what might happen, the more you are blocking more money to actually come to you. You're actively preventing it because you're living in the mindset of scarcity. You're embodying this energy of, I don't have it. I'm fearful. And fear never attracts abundance. It just attracts more fear. And something that might help you is to realize that you fearing, you worrying, you having anxiety about money is giving you some false sense of security, some false sense of control over what might happen. Your ego, your mind thinks, well, if I can plan all the way out into this what if possibility, that will make me feel safe because now I know what will happen. But that doesn't mean that is what's going to happen. You cannot predict with 100% accuracy what is going to happen. That is your mind choosing fear. It feels more comfortable worrying. And that is normal. Don't blame yourself for this. This was me for so much of my life. I would worry and fear and plan and try and control an outcome. But all that worrying did was make me miserable right now. Because all we're ever really experiencing is this present moment. And if you're worrying, you're saying this present moment isn't enough. I need to live in the future. I need to worry. I need to control. You start to believe that your safety is connected to controlling, that your safety is connected to, controlling the outcome. When in reality, security with money, it comes from feeling free, from feeling calm, from feeling okay. And that only comes when you let go of the need to control, when you let go of worrying, when you have less anxiety about the future, and you bring your awareness back to right now. Right now, you are safe because you're watching this video. So some part of you is okay. You probably have electricity. You probably have internet, a roof over your head. You have so much to be grateful for right now. But a lot of the times, that doesn't feel good to your system. You have somehow manipulated your mind and body to feeling more comfortable with anxiety. You feel more comfortable worrying. That is your standard because you've probably been doing it most of your life. It's human nature because our ego likes to feel safe and we don't like uncertainty. We don't like not knowing what's going to happen. So in order for us to feel control and feel safe again, what do? We try and predict. You're most likely worrying about a worst possible outcome because that is what your mind does. It goes all the way down this rabbit hole and finds the worst possible thing. And so my advice is, okay, now you've seen it, right? Now you know the worst possible outcome. Chances are that's not going to happen. So come back to now. You've already faced the worst possible outcome and you can handle that. Right now, you're safe. Right now, you are present. You can find relief by accepting what you're going through. You're probably resisting what's happening to you. If you lost your job, if you're not hitting your sales quota, if you're in debt, if you have a bill coming. I went through a lawsuit many years ago where I was worrying about the outcome because I had piles and piles and piles of medical debt that I had signed my name to saying I would pay. And that gave me so much anxiety worrying about what if I didn't get the settlement money? What if I had to pay all of these medical bills back? That made me worry and worry. Sometimes our problems feel insurmountable. They feel like we can't handle them, but you can. If I could handle that, you can handle what you're going through right now, whatever money issues you're going through. I know you can get through this. And some of the things that really helped me stop worrying about the future was to change what I believe the future outcome would be. Instead of worrying about the worst possible outcome, I changed the future and I saw the best possible outcome happening. And I allowed that future possibility, because they're both possibilities, that you're choosing to focus on the worst one. So I want you to choose to focus on the best possible outcome and take that future moment and bring it into your now. Allow yourself to feel relief right now. Allow yourself to trust that everything is working out for you, because it is. Even if you're going through a hard time, even if you've lost money. I have lost money. But guess what? I needed to lose that money. I needed to respect money. I needed to learn the lessons on how to grow money. And sometimes our failures, they're needed. I know that sounds probably not what you want to hear, but it's true. It's making you grow into the financially abundant person you want to be. Think about every wealthy person you've ever heard the story of. Almost all of them have a failure story. Almost all of them have lost money at some point. This is what the road to success looks like. It's failure sometimes, it's loss sometimes. You always hear those stories about people who lose their job, but then they turn around and start a business, or they go after their dreams, or someone who was broke, who became completely independent, financially successful because they went through that experience. And so whatever you're going through right now, it's helping shape you. It's helping you become a financial success. Accept what you're going through is for your highest good, and keep living in the outcome you want to see happen. Allow yourself to embody that feeling right now. And this is what helped me through the lawsuit. I would embody the feeling of relief. I would say, it's over, it's done, I'm free. And I would feel that in my entire body. I would allow my body to relax in that moment. And by allowing myself to feel fully free, safe, and secure in this moment, I was opening the door for the settlement, the lawsuit, to be closed. My energy attracted that outcome because that's the energy I was vibrating at. I saw that future possibility and I brought it into my now. I felt that relief, that gratitude for it being over. And then a week or two later, I can't remember the exact, it was like 1 or 2 weeks later, it was all over. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. There's only synchronicities. You're only synchronizing up with the outcome you are embodying. And so if you're continuously worrying about your future, about money, about something happening, try and be more present. Change your present to the reality you want to live in. Bring that energy of the future you that you want into right now. And that's how you're going to change the outcome. That's how you're going to create abundance. That's how you're changing your relationship with money, as you stop worrying about it. You become more present, more aware of how you're behaving, thinking, acting, and feeling. And you change it to the identity, the version of you want to be. So I hope that this video was helpful for you and that you have a beautiful day. And I'll see you in the next video.